push play on the VCR in front of you. Go ahead and push play. This is a part of the interview. It's the big white button that says play. There you go. Welcome to the Rosemont Labs training program. If you're watching this video, that means you have successfully made it through the pre-selection process and are preparing for your recruitment interview. Congratulations! Before the interview begins, we have a few additional preliminary details about the anomalous containment program here at Rosemont Labs. ACP protocol is constrained to remarkable cases that fall outside the jurisdiction of more traditional agencies. Every agent is carefully chosen and trained to use our proprietary equipment to analyze the potential of each anomaly and determine how best to contain it. Our institute will then process the contained anomaly to identify benefits to our society. Our goal is to minimize risk in every mission. If you find yourself in a hazardous position, remember to 1. Prioritize the life of your fellow agent. 2. Safely vacate the area of operations. 3. Contain or neutralize the anomaly as directed. Here at Rosemont Labs, we appreciate your contribution to our ongoing efforts to create a safer world for everyone, and we trust that you'll be a great asset. Welcome to the Rosemont family. Good morning, recruit. My name is Agent Beck. I'll be conducting your interview. I don't have a lot of time. I've got another engagement to get to, so I want to get through this as soon as possible. Can you confirm your name, date of birth, and blood type as written in this record? Hey, video has ended. Focus. Your name, date of birth, and blood type. Good. Now that we got that out of the way, we can move on to the meat and potatoes. You are here after a strict pre-selection done by a third party to prevent unwanted guests. Congratulations are in order, I suppose, but don't celebrate just yet. Regardless if you're recommended by the director herself, I'm still the one that makes the decisions as to whether or not you'll be our colleague in the field. Now, according to your file, you are average on all fronts, and yet your references speak highly about your person. I find that suspicious, at best, and worrisome at worst. What I mean, recruit, is that this makes it look like you're hiding something. You do realize this is one of those jobs where you do not want to lie in your resume, right? Your life could depend on it. Our lives could depend on it, will depend on it. Do you understand? Very well. Then in that case, I assume you were paying attention during your pre-selection interview and reviewed the training material, and so you should be able to answer some basic scenario questions. Scenario 1. You're out on location, let's say a coastal area. You're separated from your partner, and from a distance you hear singing. Do you go investigate on your own? Please respond to the presented scenario with a simple yes or no. Very good. No solo heroes on this job. Not anymore, that is. So you radio your partner. And if your partner doesn't respond, will you go look for them, or do you move to the rendezvous location? Wrong. You check your equipment for radio interference. Always keep a third option in mind. This job requires creativity and sharp intuition. Otherwise, you'll both end up dead. Or worse. You know, we used to work with bigger groups, but that increased the risk of being infiltrated and then being picked off one by one. We tried solo investigations, but you can imagine without backup, it created a much more dangerous situation. In both cases, the missions cost us many good agents, and we can't afford that, so you... Agent Beck. I'm sorry, is this urgent? Because I'm in the middle of my 3 o'clock, and according to my schedule, our business isn't until 4, so I'm going to invite you to not disturb me again. Let's try another scenario. You're on the 5th floor of a building. You enter the elevator. You want to reach the ground floor, so what do? Okay, so you press the button, elevator closes. It moves down, elevator doors open, you step outside, you're on the 5th floor. What do? So you're back in the elevator. You try a different floor, elevator moves, you step outside, you're on the 5th floor. Now what? Yes, you do find a stairwell. You descend down the stairs. Next to the door on the next floor down, it says 5th floor. Bingo. Faster than the previous recruit. Took them 30 minutes to figure it out. Clearly that one didn't make the cut, and...
You did?
Will you stop looking around the room and stay focused? We're not done yet. I got one more scenario for you. This is one where you will be performing the role of the proxy, and your colleague is the monitor. If you recall, proxies do the probing, the intel gathering, the investigating, while the monitor reads the equipment output and directs you on what to do. In this scenario, you're at a location, an old house. The other agents have already been through everything, but they haven't found anything yet. Yet, we still receive reports of anomalous behavior. Your equipment produces the same results as the previous agents, but somehow you managed to find a hidden button on the side of the mantelpiece. I'm sorry, is this funny to you? So, in this cliché situation, what do? Good. So your colleague comes over, and after you press the button, it reveals a hidden stairwell. What's next? All right. You arrive downstairs. You find yourself in a large chamber, signs that a ritual has taken place. There's a coppery stench of blood on the air, and one of the walls appears to be a giant mirror. No, you don't see anyone else in the room. Oh, you do? Fine. You step forward, you see the reflection of 3 people in the room. And don't bother, you already got your partner killed. As a proxy, you need to always keep your monitor safe. You are their extension, and they are your lifeline in case you get stuck. That's why we rely on a partnership between 2 agents. It's like a buddy system. This town, Rosewood, is infamous for its mysteries, and the Institute here is the only thing keeping those mysteries from running amok. The monitor...
Come here.
The monitor observes, records, and reads the instrument. They also direct the proxy on their actions, which involved interacting with the anomaly and placing down instruments, meaning you should have asked your monitor for permission, and you failed to do so, resulting in my death. Yes, I was supposed to be your monitor. Supposed to, because honestly, I don't think you're cut out for this. You take too many risks, you are constantly distracted during the entire interview, and...
Come here.
What do you mean it's calling to you? I don't hear... the TV? Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, first things first. Do you feel any numbness? Is the room spinning for you? Okay, good. Stay put. I'll come join you.
Stand up, please. Here, put this sheet over the TV, but don't touch anything. Media anomalies usually capture their victims with hypnotic signals. I'll have to unplug the power. Oh, it's still running. Are you having any feelings of sudden aggression? I see. Well, then it must be an audio media anomaly because you keep glancing at the screen and your mood didn't change when your line of sight was broken, so... Oh... Well, I would have shot you if that were the case. Either way, look at the video recorder display for me and tell me what it says, okay? I see.
Come here.
Well, then this is a spectral recording. Fascinating. Move around it and read for me the serial number on the back. I'll check it with the equipment list. Let's see. Oh, yes, this one should be clean. Then what could it be? Well, that's clever thinking, recruit, but if it's the tape, then how do we eject it without the... No, wait! Didn't I tell you not to touch it? Are you okay? Do you feel your brain swelling? Is your skin tingling, or do you taste pineapple? If I say don't think of purple elephants, do they appear in your mind? Good. You're all right. No, not good. Damn it, what's wrong with you? It could have been a charged entity, and then you'd be dead right now, and well, this is exactly why I flunked you, because this kind of rash behavior is what gets you killed in this line of work, you idiot. I swear Damn it, Doctor, I said... Oh, my apologies, ma'am. I thought... Yes, ma'am, just finishing up with the new recruit, right now, actually. It's unfortunately not going to, work out between... What? I'm sorry, ma'am. How did you know... I see. Special circumstances. Special circumstances? Ma'am, Well, yes, ma'am. Of course. I understand. I will, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, I'm fine. I can't believe this, but as the senior agent present, I hereby welcome you aboard as my proxy. You have successfully completed your interview, and sorry if I was hard on you. We had to make sure that you were the right kind of stuff for this line of work. Well, apparently she thinks you are a good fit for me, but I think you still have some learning to do, which we will have to get you up to speed as soon as possible for both our sakes. Well, you'll have to learn how to handle the equipment, and well, you can start by reading this manual. Of course I'm giving you homework. I will be testing you in the car ride over to our first official case together. Oh, and Beck is my code name. Each agent will earn theirs over time. We'll get yours after the first few missions together. And please, one more thing. Never call me Becky, okay? Understood? Good. Welcome aboard, Agent.
Harvest